have a new feature set with the Tribal Health Scheduler. If you go to your More tab, you'll notice that there are some new buttons that have been added. I'm going to start down here with your Manage Your Availability tab. If I click in here, you'll notice that I now have an opportunity to indicate whether I'm available, unavailable, if I'm on holiday, or some other situation. To start doing that, there's a plus button at the bottom here. I'm going to go ahead and hit the plus button. I'm going to be taken to the Make a Request screen. You'll notice that there are 4 different request types available. And the different requests allow different ways to interact with the system. Ultimately, you are sending messages to your supervisor to indicate your potential to work or not be able to work, or if you have some other situation come up. For example, if I'm sick, I might be able to indicate that here. So I'm going to go ahead and indicate a holiday. So I'm going to come in. I'm going to click into here and I can select my date for the holiday. In this case, I'm going to say, hey, I'm out this weekend on a holiday through to the holiday on Monday. I'm going to go ahead and click Submit, and I will receive a notification that that request has been successfully sent. And while my supervisor is waiting to approve that, that will be in pending status in my queue. You'll notice that I have other requests on here that indicate they've been previously approved. I'm also going to indicate my availability. In this case, I'm going to be available the remainder of the week. So I'm going to start here, and the end date, I'm going to go out a few days. And I can enter my start times and end times if there are specific start and end times, or I can indicate that these are all day requests. In this case, I'm available all day, the 21st through the 25th, and I'll hit submit, and that is added to my queue. I'm going to indicate that I'm unavailable the 26th and 27th, also all day. So I've got 3 different items indicated on my app right now, and now my supervisor has an opportunity to review and approve that. And when that's been approved, it will be added to the scheduling calendar so that no shifts are added for you on those days, unless of course you give permission. If you've gone in and your plans have changed, you've gotten approved requests and your plans change, you are able to go into that prior approval, and there is the ability to cancel that if you want to remove that from the schedule. We're excited to announce that we now have a push notification feature. This will notify you on your phone of any activity related to your account. To demonstrate this feature, I'm going to come onto the schedule and look for some open shifts. I see that I have some open shifts here in March, and the 13th looks like a great day for me to take. I'm going to go into that and request the shift. You'll notice that I received a pop-up notification here at the top of my menu. It's important to indicate here that I am also a supervisor for this site, and so I receive multiple notifications because I'm also working at this site and I am a supervisor. So just know that as someone who's working at this site, you'll only receive one notification. And if it's when you're requesting an open shift, it'll be to confirm that you've either been allowed to take that shift or denied that shift. So if I pull down my banner, you'll notice that there's a pop-up notification here. This is that push notification. And then I also have 2 different emails. Now you'll only receive one email, but I received an email confirming that I made this request. Once my shift has been approved, I will receive both an email and a push notification if I have that in my settings. So here I have the push notification letting me know that my shift request has been approved. And I also received email confirmation since I have that in my settings. I'm going to go ahead and click into that push notification, and it takes me directly to that screen, confirming the activity. This feature also works with the timesheet correction feature and when you swap shifts. So if someone makes a request that you take at their shift, you'll now receive a push notification on your phone, and it will take you directly to the request. There may be situations or times when you don't want to have notifications going off on your email or on your phone. If that's the case, come to the More button and simply turn off a push notification and email notification buttons, either or. I'm going to come back in here and request another shift just to show you that the push notifications and email notifications are no longer active. I've made my request and there's been no update to my phone. The one drawback to turning off the push notification and email notification feature is that when you receive approval, you will need to go within the app and look at the specific day that you've requested. In this case, the shift I requested did get approved, and if I come into my schedule and scroll down to that date, that has been added to my calendar. So the shift court request for approval was approved, and if I come into my shift requests and look at all are approved, you'll see that that was approved here. So everything happens in the app, but I don't receive proactive notification around that. For me, I like to keep both of those on, and I can turn them on and off based upon my needs. Once my availability requests have been approved by my supervisor, if I go into the Manager Availability tab, I will see that those have now been approved, and those are added to the schedule so that supervisors know when I'm available, unavailable, or on holiday for their scheduling activities. Thanks again for using the Tribal Health Scheduler. If you have any questions or concerns, please reach out to Mach1 at tribalhealth.com. Thank you.